What's going on, y'all? Man, it's King Clef holding it down for the cool tipper, man. I'm right back at you. And this is breaking news. Pooh Shiesty is back in custody. The brother just got out. Now he's back in. Check it out.
Okay, yeah. I'm with my dogs like Scooby Snacks with a doobie rap, now who be that? Clever pity pat right through her kitty cat, it's just a fact. God forgive my sins and all my saving grace. I save my grace, then I leave my knees back on this paper chase. Yeah, I put some shit together like 2 times 2.
I'm done. Cut the show. I'm done. Take me off. Take me off. Cut the show. I'm done. No, I don't want to come to your events. I don't want to hang with you. I don't want to collab with you. I don't want to come to any of your businesses. I don't want to hang with niggas that hang with you. I don't need nothing from you. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even going to talk about y'all niggas. Y'all can talk about me as much as you fucking want.
Yo, money ain't everything. Tell your landlord that shit this month. Let's tell them, come on, man. Money ain't everything. Give me a hug.
Here's my thing. It's a sad situation when people just repeat the cycle. And this is what the system is sometimes said to be built for, right? You know, to have that rotating door. There's jokes in movies where people will be like, yeah, I'll see you again. And, you know, you'll say, y'all never be back to this motherfucker. And then you right back in this motherfucker. It's a sad situation. You know, I mean, the dude literally, I think it was maybe a couple of months ago, maybe like November or December, he ain't been home long enough to drop one single, which was Getting Out or First Day Out. And now he's back in. And, you know, the good thing is right now they're looking at him getting out, I think in April or something like that. But the problem is that it's a bigger issue. It's a deeper issue. It's a deeper seated, rooted issue that happens within our community a lot of times. It's not just our community. It's with just criminals in general. There's white guys that hit that rotating door. There's Mexican guys that hit that rotating door. But right now we're talking about the brothers. And when you got so much potential and so much going on and so much at your fingertips, there's so much money that you could be gaining and so much things that you could be doing. And then you having interviews where you're talking about you changed or you trying to find a better way and all this type of stuff. But we can already assume, and we're waiting for the details, right? Right now, I'm just bringing you the breaking news, but the details is what's going to tell us specifically what he's in there for, but what it looks like and what we can already pretty much 100% guarantee is just it's a parole violation. And parole violation means that brother either had guns or he was around known criminals or he had drugs. You feel me? Like, or he did something, you know, violent, you know, and so to be in custody for doing, because it's not like he had a traffic jam or a traffic violation or something like that. Ain't no DUI got him in there till April, you know. So the problem is that when you talking about the system and you talking about this system that's supposed to be built up against us, that like so many people say, then why are you doing the things to perpetuate that system? Why are you doing the things to put you right back in there? You got a second chance at life and you out here already fucking up. I have a story of a brother that got out and we used to throw parties and celebrate when people would get out of jail. And I mean, literally, this nigga went back to jail that night. We partied and either that night or the next day went back to jail. You know what I'm saying? We looking around for the homie and the homie's back locked up. Because you went right back to what it is that you were supposed to be staying away from. You didn't break the cycle, you perpetuated the cycle. And these are the people that we celebrate. Many kids role model and emulate. And they are out here giving the examples that make our society, our culture fail. That makes us look stupid and retarded. That makes other people and other cultures look at us like we don't know what the hell going on, and then we got to work twice as hard to prove that we are intelligent and that we are better, when in actuality we got examples like this that have a loud platform and a huge platform that shows another example, and it shows something different than what we're saying, that shows the idiot side of us and not the brilliance, that shows the trap mentality of us not the genius. And I don't know why we can't see this. And I know it's hard to break these bonds, but when you've been behind bars for years, you had nothing but time to focus on these types of things. But at the same time, when you go in there, you're surrounded by that same shit. So you're not even talking about rehabilitating. Sometimes you in there in a deeper cycle because you're just sitting there with niggas who are on the same tip. It's warfare in the jails. That makes it hard for you to rehabilitate in the jail because you still having to use some of the same tactics from the street in the jail because you in there with street niggas. So it's just a cycle, bruh. And it's hard to escape. So I'm not giving the man a pass. I'm saying I understand, but at the same time, I'm saying you an idiot and you should have been smarter and had people around you that really gave a fuck about you, that really protected you and really kept you away from yourself. Sometimes you got to be saved from yourself. Sometimes you got to have people in place to save you from your own retarded decisions because your own foolish decisions is the thing that put you there. Nobody else did. And I'm saying that premature because I don't know all the details, but I'm pretty damn sure that it was something in the decision making that put you in that situation and not something that was in the environment. And in the environment, well, you know what? Let me take that back and change that a bit. Because the environment can determine some of the things you have to do in your decisions. But when you have the means to get out of that environment, when you have the means to have a nice place and a nice area, you don't really have those same excuses as the brothers that don't have that. You can be in an environment that allows you to flourish in a positive way. You can put yourself in a different environment that allows you to flourish in a different way. So there's not a lot of excuses that you can make. Most times what we end up doing is just going back to what we used to because it's easier than doing the hard work. And the hard work is the shit that makes things deserving to have. But on behalf of the community, we wish you the best. Hold your head, hold it down. But on behalf of the community, you got to change for the best. Because this shit is stupid. You risking everything for nothing.